Hi kids, Mr. Marco here. Today we're going to make some dumplings. And dumplings are a very good recipe to do together with your family because there is a lot of fun and your kids can get involved, okay? So what we have here as ingredients, we have Chinese cabbage, we have some coriander, one chili, some garlic chives, some normal chives, 2 eggs, 1 kilo pork mince, and these are dumpling discs. You can buy like this in any Chinese grocery or any Asia market. Okay, fantastic. And if you're very good, what you can do, you can make the same dough we make the pasta, and after you have to make this very thin, and after you can do this yourself. But today we're going to do a little shortcut, okay? So to be super fast. So we start with the Chinese cabbage. And of course over here we have all the sauce ingredient after for make the sauce for the dumplings. So we have some soy sauce, some Chinese vinegar, some sesame oil, some chili oil, okay? And after I show you to make the sauce. So we're going to make the cabbage first. We're going to use only the top part of the cabbage, the leafy part, okay? Not the bottom part. Normally with the bottom part I do other dishes. So I put away. So I'm going to use only the top part. When you do this, please take a lot of time because we need to make the cabbage nice and small, okay? I forgot to say, if you're vegetarian, you can use boiled potato or some pumpkin to do the stuffing. So what you want to do, really spend a lot of time, and we're going to chop this very fine. So take your time. Remember, cooking is always, you need to enjoy whatever you do. So, and when you cut this, watch your finger. Very good. Remember, when you cut very small, you bend your knuckles so the knife is always away from your fingers. Lovely. I'm going to put inside here. Over it. I'm going to do more. Done. Okay, and I think this is a lovely cabbage done. I think is enough. There we go. It's nice and chopped fine. So now I'm going to give a quick rinse under the sink here. Lovely. Yeah. And just leave it there so it can dry a little bit. And now we're going to do our lovely garlic chives and chives from our lovely garden. You see, it's nice big bunch. So, and again, when you do this, take your time because we need to chop this very, very fine. There we are. Lovely. So I'm going to get a big bowl. I'm going to put inside my pork mince. I'm going to put inside my lovely garlic chives and chives. Lovely. I'm going to put inside the small Chinese cabbage, nicely cut. Lovely. And I'm going to broken inside 2 eggs. 1 and 2. Lovely. And I'm going to give a very, very good mix. Lovely. If you see it's a little bit too thick, you can just put a little bit of water. Yeah, not much. Lovely. Yeah. Keep mixing until everything's a little bit more water. Keep mixing until everything is blending nicely. Yeah, I think now everything's good. Yeah, this stage, if you like chili, if you like spice and stuff, you can put some chili, some other stuff. But I like nice and plain the stuffing, and after I like to put the chili and stuff in the sauce. Okay, this is how we're going to do. I'm going to get some of a lovely disc over here. Some water, I need some water for. And this is what you're going to do, enjoy with your family making this. You're going to do the disc. And with the water, you're going to put water all around. So when we join them together, they stick nicely. So I'm going to show you. Here we are. Keep going. Lovely. Done. And after, you're going to get some of the lovely mixing in the middle. So you keep filling your dumpling disc. Try to put exactly the same amount if you can, so they all cook the same when you cook them. So now I'm going to show you 2 easy way to do this. There we go. I'll show you 2 easy way. So you fold them, and like this, squash very hard. There we go. 1 dumpling is done. And again, pinch the top. Squash very hard, squash, and it's done. And I'll show you again. There we are, squash very hard, like this. And put that there, squash, and it's done. Good. If you cannot do that, you can just do like this. Turn around, put that down, and with the fork, you can just keep doing this so that knife is sticking together. Okay? There is 2 ways you can do. Is which way is feel more, no? Which way is easy for you, just do it, okay? So, there we are. There we are. Done. Okay, so you decide which way you want to do. Now I'm going to finish making all of this, and after I show you how to make the sauce, and we're going to cook some dumpling and we're going to eat later, okay? So very soon. Yeah, almost done. If you see, I almost finished all my dumplings, so I have a few more to do. So again, pinch it, squash it very hard, and go there. And again, pinch it, squash it very hard, and go there. And pinch it, squash it very hard, and go there. I remember when we used to make this with my boys when I was young. We used to make many tray, and we freeze them, and we can take them later, and we can have for dinner for other days. But the good thing is, if you don't like pork, you can use beef, you can use chicken, no? You can change. And if you're vegetarian, please don't use any meat. So now, before we start cooking, so this, now I put near the stove, and we're going to make quick the sauce. The sauce is very simple. I have here a little bunch of coriander. And again, we need to chop this super fine. So take your time. If you want, you can put garlic inside. It's up to you. You can, no, what you feel like, which, no. Some people like much more chili. Some people like lots of garlic, parsley, no. I just use this super simple, just a little bit of coriander, nice and fine chop. There we are. With it. Now, this lovely chili from our garden. We're going to chop this fine too. Ooh, I can feel this is super hot. Whoa, whoa. And again with this, super fine. Lovely. Done. Make sure if you cut the chili, don't play with your finger near your eyes, okay? Careful. Done. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop some of the Chinese vinegar inside, a little bit, not much. Done. Few drops of sesame oil. Done. And some lovely soy sauce. Done. So this is a lovely sauce for the dumpling after it's done. Lovely. So we can leave this over there. Clean up our station like always. Lovely. And now we can go and start cooking our dumpling. Okay, so please come to the stove. So over here we have a big fryer pan. I'm going to turn the gas on. And I'm going to use some lovely olive oil. Nice special olive oil. Yeah. I put a little bit of Italia in this dish. Olive oil and stuff. And chili. Okay, and after you're going to put your dumpling gently around. So make sure your parents help you. We don't want you to burn your finger. So there we are. Lovely. Done. Now we're waiting until they start drizzling. You know, when you fry something, you can hear the fryer pans talking to you. So now we're waiting a little bit. Lovely. Yeah, you can hear already start. Can hear slowly start frying. So now we're waiting. Yeah. And again, try to use a nice fry pan, it's not sticking. There we are. So what we're going to do now, so we're going to cook now 2-3 minutes one side, 2-3 minutes the other side. So, and yeah, keep watching. Let me see until they start changing color. Okay, so wait a little bit. So we can wait a little bit. Yeah, can you see now this lovely color? Yeah, they're looking good. Oh, lovely. They're looking fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. So now the trick is, of course, now they are not cooked because inside the meat is not ready. So I already boiled some hot water with the kettle here. What you're going to do, so the color is, yeah, they're looking fantastic. So you're going to pour in a little bit of water inside. So make sure your parents help you with this process. You cover and you waiting maybe 3 to 5 minutes and they will be ready. So I will be back soon when they're ready, and after we dish them and we're going to eat them. Okay, see you soon. So now you can hear the fry pan start frying again. So that is mean that all the water is being absorbed and the dumplings are ready. And you can see they are nice and fluffy. So the meat inside is nice and cooked. The water is all gone. So now we're going to dish them and we're going to taste them. So let's go back to our station. Make sure your parents help you with this. Let's go back to our station over here. So over here I have some of the Chinese cabbage we cut before nice and fine. I just put some hot water and I put inside here. You can use salad, anything you like. And lovely. Like I said to you before, it's always important you use what you have, okay? And make nice and beautiful dishes. So, and after we're going to get our lovely dumplings. There we are. One more. I love them. Lovely. Maybe a lovely sauce. Here we are. Some Asia style dumpling. Ready to eat. And I'm always ready to taste them. I love them. So let's cut. Yeah, the meat is lovely and cooked. Very good, and the chili is nice and kick. So enjoy your dumpling. I'm making with your parents, kids, and I hope so you enjoy this cooking lesson. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.